Touch.
Hey, good morning. It's hump day, and right about now is where you start to feel tired and frustrated and ready for the weekend, and you're starting to lose your push-through focus. I want to remind you to release the turmoil that's going on in your mind, the negativity that has engulfed you, the burden that has you bound. Try to let it go. Remember that you have to push through. Remember what you are supposed to give your energy to. Are you going to give it to the conflict or the king? Are you going to give it to the chaos or the king? Are you going to give it to the circumstances or the king? Are you going to give it to the characters and the comments or the king? Okay, sometimes you have to realize that family is no longer familiar. The friend has come to an end and the mate ain't walking towards heaven's gate, and you got to let all that negativity go. Release yourself from trials, release yourself from trauma, release yourself from negativity. Give all things to the king and keep your push through focus. So word on the street is that Nicki Minaj is stopping bags, but I don't think people really understand that Nicki Minaj is in fact behind stopping a lot of bags. So I put together a little short list just so that you could be aware, okay? Just so that you could know examples, okay? If you work at the strip club and you show up to work early thinking you're about to get paid, only to find out that the ATM machine is broke, that's Nicki. Okay, if you finally get chose by that baller thinking, I got him, but his pullout game is strong, that's Nicki. If you got the munchies and you head to McDonald's ready as fuck for that McFlurry only to find out that the ice cream machine is broke, that's Nicki. Okay? If you got a cart full of crab legs, you go to the counter, swipe that card only to find out that your EBT benefits have been revoked, that's Nicki. Okay? If you finally start wearing glueless wigs only to find out that you still ain't got no motherfucking edges, this is Nicki's fault. So word on the street is that Nicki Minaj is stopping bags, but I don't think people really understand that Nicki Minaj is in fact behind stopping a lot of bags. So I put together a little short list just so that you could be aware, okay? Just so that you could know examples, okay? If you work at the strip club and you show up to work early thinking you're about to get paid only to find out that the ATM machine is broke, that's Nicki. Okay, if you finally get chose by that baller thinking, I got him, but his pullout game is strong, that's Nicki. If you got the munchies and you head to McDonald's ready as fuck for that McFlurry only to find out that the ice cream machine is broke, that's Nicki. Okay? If you got a cart full of crab legs, you go to the counter, swipe that card only to find out that your EBT benefits have been revoked, that's Nicki. Okay? If you finally start wearing glueless wigs only to find out that you still ain't got no motherfucking edges, this is Nicki's fault. Hey, I'm about to be completely transparent, all the way 100. Now, a lot of people would admit to what I'm about to say, but I'm going to go ahead on and tell the truth. I was hungry today and I wanted some Jersey Mike's. Now, when I get Jersey Mike's, I get my sandwich Mike's Way, no tomatoes, extra onions, oil, vinegar, oregano, and chili pepper spread. But every time that I have a Jersey Mike's, I got to have a Bud Light. So I took the sandwich and drove to 7-Eleven to get me a Bud Light. Now, y'all all know I have a nasty habit. So when I'm finished eating, I needed to smoke a cigarette. I'm sitting in my car and then I realized, Tammy, you might need some gum. So I go back into the 7-Eleven and I decide to buy Icebreaker's Arctic Grape Gum. Now, at first it was real good and sweet, and then it got stale. But I got to be somewhere in 20 minutes to this appointment. So I just keep it pushing. But remember, I've had onions, Bud Light, cigarettes, and stale-ass grape gum. So when I get there to get my eyebrows done and the woman leans over me, it was at that very moment that I realized my breath smelled like a shit sandwich, and I was hoping she didn't smell it, but the bitch threw a towel over my face to do my eyebrows. Okay, so let me tell you about the weekend that I had. So my friend done came from out of town, right? She has a daughter. The little girl was turning 12. She was bringing her out to California for her first time. They want to do all the little touristy stuff, the Universal Studios and the Admiral Stars, and they want to go to Roscoe's and all of that. Okay, so I decided, I like to spend a little time with the little girl, get to know her. I haven't seen her in a long time. I'm going to take her out. I'll take her out to lunch, and then we'll go to the mall, and I'll get a little outfit. So we go to the mall, hit the little store. She gets a couple things, and as we're walking out the store, the alarm goes off. So I said, oh, well, they must have left something on the thing. So she looks at me and goes, I got a shirt. I said, you got a shirt where? She said, in my purse. I said,
said, girl, if you don't get to that dressing room and go and take that thing back and let me go to this counter and figure this thing out.
So I'm sitting out here on my stoop thinking like I do, and something came to me, and I said, well, share this with the people, child, because somebody else might be out there thinking that. And I'm literally sitting here like, how can I be more progressive? How can I be more upwardly mobile? How can I make more moves? You know what I mean? As if I don't have enough going on. But you know what? Like Diddy said, I'll sleep when I'm dead and I'm trying to eat. So I'm always thinking about different things that I could be doing and working and all of that. But the truth of the matter is, and this is what came to me, what I want to share to you, because we all have a tendency to look out at somebody else and go, well, I want to do that. Well, how come I can't do that? I should be, you know, all of that, because we're human and we all do it, not out of jealousy or envy, but just out of desire. But just because something looks like it's moving, catch this, just because something is moving does not mean it's progressive. Like a rocking chair, it moves, but it don't go no damn where. So you have got to stay in your lane, worry about yourself, know that your steps that you are taking, the steps that you are making are for your progression. And that's all that you can be worried about. Don't compare yourself to anybody. So I finally watched the Dr. Phil show with the little black gal that think that she white. And that's unfortunate too, because she definitely needs help. Because this just reeks of mental illness. And I hope that she gets the help that she needs from a professional. And now I'm no professional. But if she had any doubt in her mind that she was black, bitch, start with your fucking name. Treasure, bitch. That's right up there with Diamond and Mercedes. That's black shit. Okay, when your hair didn't move when you was talking, bitch, use black. Okay, when you get that prime, bitch, use black. Drive that ass through Waller, Texas, and they gonna show you how black that ass is. Rest in peace, Sandra Bland. Okay, listen, she up there talking about black people's ugly with big lips. Bitch, do you in the mirror? Now, I'm not saying that you ugly, but them lips was on soup cooler status. Then she outside talking about, oh, these people feel like pickpockets, they thieves, I'm so afraid. Bitch, let me tell you something. Black people ain't the only people that be stealing. Because I grew up thinking the tooth fairy was white, and she definitely stole all your motherfucking teeth. Listen, I don't know who needed to hear this besides me, because I just had to talk myself off the ledge. Okay, get into it. Listen, you're arguing with your friends, you're mad at your family, your mate is getting on your nerves, you know, bills are stacked up high, you don't know what's going on, you didn't get the job, you didn't get the raise, whatever the case may be. Sometimes it seems overwhelming, you know, and you feel like your letdowns is in the lead. Outcomes are disappointing, and life just gets a hold of you sometimes. But I want to tell you this morning, as I had to tell myself, sometimes the best you can do means just living to fight another day, staying in the fight, not giving up. Because what I do know is that them tables turn. Seems like they're going left. Eventually they got to go right. It's just the law of averages. But you can't win it if you ain't in it. So, you know, be encouraged. Don't let things get you down, and stand. Yo, I really hate when you got to defend yourself against something that ain't even your damn issue. So I'm at the nail shop the other day, right, trying to get a pedicure. So this lady walks in maybe 3 to 5 seconds after me. So we both standing at the door. So the Chinese lady comes over and she's like, pick your color. So I make it over to the nail rack first, right? So she gonna come up on the back of me. So I had to hit her with the, you know, one of those back to fuck ups. You know what I'm saying? And wait till I'm done, you know. And so she does. And so we end up picking our colors. And the lady puts us in the big chairs, you know, the spa chairs, child. And we're sitting next to each other. But baby, when I tell you, when she sat down in that chair, the stench that was coming up off that fish, baby, that cat was perfectly funky. And so the little feet ladies get started and they start talking in their language. And so I said, I hope they don't think this my cooch stinking. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you got to start going, wow, something is really stinking. Defending yourself against some shit that ain't yours. So I'm up reading the blogs this morning, and everybody's talking about Jill Scott and how she said you need both hands to give a blowjob. Absolutely you do. Especially if you're a tops only bitch like me. I need both my hands to work the rest of that thing. Because let me tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not sliding my mouth down the entire dick. I'm too old for that. You know what I'm saying? But if the rest of y'all, if you don't know that you need 2 hands by now, then nobody can help you. But more importantly than that, you know, I done read the whole story. Got to the end, and then the shit said read the rest of the story on the site. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's false advertising. You done gave me all the fucking article. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to hold the end. You know know what I'm saying? Get you some editors that don't do these goddamn run-on sentences, that can give us the bullet points, the quick outline of what's going on. Because if I get to the end and it says read the full story on the side, I'm just going to make up my own motherfucking end. And the story go, Jill Scott, 2 hands. Jill Scott done broke her wrist trying to give a blowjob. That's what the fuck I'm going to do, but I ain't clicking that link. Good morning. I ain't got my bonnet child because I'm traveling, but I wanted to give you this morning, this little gem. Stop trying to fight battles that are already won, okay? Get into it. Listen, here's the thing. There are people out there that are going to try to belittle you. They're going to slander you. They're going to lie on you. They're not going to uplift you. They're not going to support you. They're not going to encourage you. They're going to try to speak negativity over your life. And then here you go, trying to defend yourself against the attacks of the enemy. For what? Showing up for a fight that is already won. You see my shirt? Just God already got your back. And every time you show up, you pull yourself into the negative drama that people are trying to bring you into. You don't need to be at the fight, sis. Pack up your equipment and go home, because God got you covered. And that's what I need you to know this morning. Amen. It's almost time for Thanksgiving, and we know how that can be in black families. So let me just address a couple of motherfucking things now so I can get them shits off my chest so everybody can have a good day. Grandma, I need you to turn the fucking AC on, because that house be hot as fuck. And everybody acts like it's okay that you're dripping sweat beads into the motherfucking greens, but I'm not eating them shits this year. And Lisa, please don't ask Kiki to sing this year. Your kid cannot fucking sing. She's not talented. Go on, Kiki, sing. No, Kiki, sit the fuck down at the kids' table where you belong and shut the fuck up. Juju, please don't bring this cuffing season's bitch to the family gathering. We're still talking about last season's bitch, and we didn't like her either. Regina, please stop volunteering to cook one of the most important parts of Thanksgiving dinner. Bitch, we're sitting here eating dry ass breadcrumbs, acting like it's stuffing. I can't take it. Cool it, bitch. Uncle Pee-wee, bring your own motherfucking Jack Daniels. I'm tired of you trying to fight everybody every motherfucking year, knowing that grandma ain't got no Jack Daniels in the house. Uncle Leo, please don't make the grace 30 minutes long. Thanking God for motherfuckers you ain't talked to in 4 years. I can't take it. And don't take a to-go plate if you didn't bring shit. Thanksgiving's coming. Now, to my Latinos, don't pull your car up on grandma's front lawn, okay? Because if y'all can't find a parking space, y'all will pull that Chevy right on the fucking grass, and she want her shit. And don't stay at people's house all night. Y'all party till 3 in the fucking morning. The shit ends at 11 this year. And rice and beans, y'all eat that shit every day. Please, let's make Thanksgiving special. Don't bring that shit to the potluck. White folks, you have got to season your food. Y'all like Tiffany Haddish? Get some of her goddamn Lawry's. And please, for the love of the Lord, don't bring that green bean casserole to nobody's fucking house. We don't like that shit. We either eat green beans or fried onions, but we don't put them shits together. And put some mustard in your tater salad. And we don't want no red potatoes. We like some good russet potato in our tater salad. Black folks, it's a 2-person maximum on the guest list. We don't want to know your fucking friends. Please limit the prayer to 1 person that you're thankful for. And it ain't Shanika from the goddamn strip club. We like to eat while the shit is hot. And please, everybody, set off the fogger before Thursday, because that raid smell mixed with that hot ass oven be clogging up my throat. But if I see one roach, I'm gone. I contemplated talking about this with her, and I said, yeah, you know what, tomorrow's the day, so just go ahead on and put up a post, and then that way everybody's clear before they come to the house. These are the things you need to have in your purse, on your possession, when you come to my house for Thanksgiving. Fall. Bring your own fucking fall. Okay, go on the dollar store, get a couple of boxes of that. That way you can wrap your food in peace. We ain't got to argue about it. You ain't got to fuck with my fall. Paper towels. Y'all don't know how to take 1 sheet where the dotted line is. You got to take 3-4 sheets to dry your hands, and then I'm out of paper towels for the rest of the fucking week. Toilet paper. Bring your own toilet paper. You know, y'all don't know how to take just enough to do a substantial wipe, and you got to wipe 6, 7, 8 times, and then you're clogging up my fucking toilet, and I ain't got no damn toilet paper. Bring your own. I'll just be prepared to call the plumber. Hot sauce, please, because I don't like my shit spicy like that. Bring your own. You can set your fucking mouth on fire. Alcohol. You go from I don't really drink like that to drinking every fucking thing I have in the house. I don't understand it. And bring your own goddamn Tupperware. I'm tired of y'all asking me for to-go shit, and then I don't never see it again. So bring your own to-go boxes. Happy Thanksgiving. Every year around the holidays, when the family gets together, somebody's got to bring up a topic that they know is going to piss somebody off. And then you got to sit there and watch them argue about it for about 2-3 hours, okay? And this year was no different. But this year's topic was the coat. You know, when Pastor John Gray said the woman should be like a coat, a covering for her man. And so I watched these people do this for about 3 hours. So somebody gets the bright idea while I'm minding my business to look over at me and say, well, Tammy, is you a coat? And I said, well, you know what? Guys, I don't really have a problem being a covering for my man. You know what I'm saying? Uplifting him, encouraging him, empowering him, supporting him, being his backbone in times of struggle. But if I'm going to be the coat, he going to have to be the hat, the purse, and the shoes, because it's an outfit and they go together. You know what I'm saying? You know, be that hat, cover my head, keep my mind right. Purse, financial stability, shoes, so that when you lead, I feel comfortable enough to follow. Oh, that's a word. You know what I'm saying? But it is definitely an outfit and they goes together. Every year around the holidays when the family gets together, somebody's got to bring up a topic that they know is going to piss somebody off. And then you got to sit there and watch them argue about it for about 2-3 hours, okay? And this year was no different. But this year's topic was the coat. You know, when Pastor John Gray said the woman should be like a coat, a covering for her man. And so I watched these people do this for about 3 hours. So somebody gets the bright idea while I'm minding my business to look over at me and say, well, Tammy, is you a coat? And I said, well, you know what? Guys, I don't really have a problem being a covering for my man. You know what I'm saying? Uplifting him, encouraging him, empowering him, supporting him, being his backbone in times of struggle. But if I'm going to be the coat, he going to have to be the hat, the purse, and the shoes, because it's an outfit and they go together. You know what I'm saying? You know, be that hat, cover my head, keep my mind right. Purse, financial stability, shoes, so that when you lead, I feel comfortable enough to follow. Oh, that's a word. You know what I'm saying? But it is definitely an outfit and they goes together. Good morning. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Let me tell you something. The New Year's right around the corner and we got to get... That ain't smoke. That's cold. It's cold out where I'm at. 2019 is right around the corner and we got to get ready. We got to get our minds right, okay? I want to remind you that I'm aware, because I too have been through a lot of things this year and we felt down on occasion. But let me just leave you with this as we get ready, okay? Because I'm telling you, 2019 is going to be our year, okay? Pain does not have any purpose. Stupidity is not significant. Failure should not be your focus, and hate should not have a home in your heart. Remember that the glory of God is masterful, and you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Do not let the chaos of your circumstances be your calling. I'm good today. I'm good this morning, y'all. Let me tell you something. 2019, we gonna do this thing. Prepare yourself. Get ready. It's about to blow. So I'm up early this morning thinking like I do, and I realize that the devil is masterful. The devil will have you feeling less than. The devil will have you thinking that things aren't going as planned. He'll have you thinking that your life is in shambles and there's no way that you can recover. He will try to minimize your faith. The devil will try to control your mind, but he cannot control your heart. Now let me tell you why that's valuable. Because the word says that the Lord will search your heart and examine your mind, and you will be blessed according to your conduct. I said that to say this. When those negative thoughts pop up in your mind, you've got to bind them in the name of Jesus. You ain't got time for negative thoughts about your life, your future, your family. You ain't got time for negative thoughts about your job. You ain't got time for hatred, anger, animosity, envy, jealousy. You have got to keep your heart pure and positive, because you will be blessed according to your conduct on your thoughts. The devil will try to control your mind, but he cannot control your heart. And that is what you need to keep positive and pure, so that the Lord can step in and bless you accordingly. Get into it.
Oh, Taj.